Hello, as ever I am Chris and this is Gross Models. This is issue 26 of DeAgostini's Build Your Own X-Wing. Obviously from Star Wars because, you know, it's an X-Wing. Everyone knows. Yeah, okay, we won't go there. Right, it is, as it says, a superb model of Luke Skywalker's Red 5 Starfighter. So, we are assembling the engine again. We've got the parts put aside there. I'll have a flick through the magazine and see what they're telling us about. Oh, we're not, it's different. The last few weeks we've been talking about Rogue One, now we're talking about Rebels. So, yeah, interesting, something a bit different. I might have a flick through that, because Rebels I've been watching but haven't caught up to the ending of it yet. So I've got some to watch. We're talking about Poe, obviously cartoon Poe rather than real Poe. I don't know if that's a licensing thing or if it's just because they've done some comics about him and stuff. So there we go. More Poe stuff. Inside the sublight engines, looking at it from the back, quite interesting. And then the build itself. The lower port engine is what we're building now. Let's have a look and make sure I've got all the correct parts. That looks like that one, that looks like that one. That's that one, there's that. There's a silver bit with two things, we've got two things and two other things, so I'll leave them over there. No point in putting them all in the magazine for now. Let's give this a fold over so we can see what we're doing. Take the assembly from stage 25, which conveniently I have just here, together with the alluvial damper and two hydraulic adjusters. That was those two other little things that I have. Right, that bit goes into a hole that matches somewhere on something. I put it the wrong way around. There we go. It goes on that bit, pointing inwards. Just like that, apparently. There we go. Okay, that works. Then these bits go on to... Oh, there we go. Making sure we get them the right way round. So we've got the thick bit of that on the end. So that goes in there. And that one goes in that way round. Now these are obviously internal detail parts that, according to the manuals and the build books and things, all have things to do. It's a hydraulic adjuster, so it'll adjust something hydraulically. But they're obviously going to be completely closed. You're not going to be able to see it. You could almost skip pretty much all of this issue and not have any worries about the model looking good at the end. But we all know it's there, so obviously I will be building it all in its entirety. So yeah, you're stuck with me for a little while longer. We're putting those bits together. There's a key out notch there and a key in place there, so that just goes in the right way round like that. Push firmly together. Firm is the watchword that we're using here. That bit goes onto the end there, and then the last two silver pieces push into that. Now making sure that they make them look like the other ones, so you've got them coming upwards. Doesn't feel right, doesn't look right, but it does when it's together. It feels like you should have it going the other way, but there we go. That's what we're doing. That's what the magazine says, and as we ever know, the magazines are never wrong. So there we go. We have that bit. Done that. Now that's got to go into here. No, not into there. Onto here. The bit that we've just got. Keys into that. Down there. I mean, I remember doing this on the other one, but it doesn't feel quite the same. I might have to go back and have a check back and see if this is exactly the same as what we were doing before. But I don't know, it doesn't feel quite right. Push them firmly together. Then we've got to put that bit around the outside. And at that point, it says, you're done. This stage complete, you'll finish the engine internals and put them together in the next stage. But I don't like leaving it like that, because this is the final magazine from this month's delivery. There we go. We have X-Wing on the back there. This is the final one for this month, so this will be put away for another 4 or 5 weeks until I come back to it. So I am going to assemble it. I'm not going to screw it in place or anything, but apart from anything else, that will tell me if I have got this located correctly or not. So yeah, that's going to go together pretty much like that. What's going to hold it in place? Don't know, probably just the outer casing in fact. So there we go. So yeah, that will go together just like that. I'm not going to push it, squeeze it, but yeah, that's not fully in there, so that needs to go in a little bit further. It feels a little bit tight and squeaky, but you've got to be careful not to break things, obviously, when you're forcing things together. And take that bit back off. Cracking noises are never good, but you know, sometimes they are. So that seems to be better on there. That's gone together a little bit further. Let's put that back in there first and see the right way around. That feels like that lines up a little bit better now. There we go. So that will go there. I'll put that back on the edge there. And that is ready for the next bit of the outer casing that will come next time, no doubt. So yes, that is that. That's issue 26. So yeah, more than a quarter of the build done now. So yeah, they're coming thick and fast now. It was a slow start because I only sent every 2 issues every month, but now they're sending 5 issues every 5 weeks apparently, although it might have been a little bit less than that. So yeah, it won't be long until the next one comes along. So until then, hopefully you're building along with me or anything, or just enjoying what I'm building. But let me know what's been going on. Let me know if you're enjoying the build so far, or if you think I've done anything wrong, or I probably have. If you've noticed that I've done anything wrong, let me know. You can always type in the comments at the bottom there. I read every single one. Not that there's ever many, but you know. Thank you for watching. I shall see you soon for the next issue, but it will be you know, a few weeks until that comes in. There should be some Terminator build videos coming up very shortly though, so keep an eye out for those and other things as I continue to build stuff for your amusement and viewing pleasure. Well, hopefully it's a pleasure, but you know. Right, thank you. I'll see you soon for more of this and more other things. So good night. Bye.